What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have draft booster box of the newest Magic the Gathering set, Innistrad Crimson Vow. Now, I picked this up the day of release, last Friday, and I'm just now getting to opening it up today, which is Wednesday. So been busy, but we do have a buy a box promo, Castle Dracula, borderless, extended foil, all that jazz. But that's not what we came here for. We came for what is inside of this box, which are going to be the Mythics and Rares, and probably maybe some foil uncommons. But if you like vampires, Crimson Vow. Ooh, we have a box topper. I was not aware that these came with a box topper. We're going to set that off to the side for now, just because. Set you over there. And these are the Japanese printings. Okay. You know, I can dig it. I like it already. I like it already. So, yes, Innistrad Crimson Vow, newest standard set from Magic the Gathering. And I guess we are, rares are first. So, that'll make this really easy. And fairly fast, but our foil, Witch's Web. Foils will stay over here. Forest, go up there, and then all of our tokens and other jazz will just get set off to the side. But we do have a borderless storm carved coast, rare land, and it is a slow land. Enters battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more lands in play. Next one, Henrika Damnathi, is Mythic number 1. Okay. You know what? Box topper. Box topper. Box topper. Yeah. We're going to go, yeah. But, and as we go through here, Evolving Wilds. It might be an alright common in the set, but it's hard to say. Evolving Wilds got printed a bunch in what I would consider to be a better format or a better design in Adventures of the Forgotten Realms, the D&D set. I like that one better. But we have foil rare, Winged Portent, foil rare, land, and Hiveheart Shaman. Fancy rares, regular rares. Regular rares, fancy rares. Got to keep them on camera. Don't need people thinking I'm doing the old bait and switch. So, what can I tell you about this set? Well, this set has a bunch of vampires in it. To my knowledge, it has a handful of planeswalkers. There's Undying Malice. Plains, Voice of the Blessed is our rare. It has a handful of planeswalkers, all of which are vampire in nature and type, I guess. So, if you like vampires, which I think they're cool, this will definitely be a set that you enjoy. We have Torrents, Fist of the Angels as our rare, Ragged Recluse. That's the one thing I will say about these packs and how they're set up. They're definitely not too great in terms of like openings, right? It's kind of hard to go through you can't go through the commons and uncommons before getting to the rares. We have Dying to Serve and a Showcase Blood Hypnotist. You know, you can't, unless you do a card trick or something of that nature, there's not going to be, you know, any secret as to what you get. We get Mythic number 2, Necro Duality. We are looking for the Planeswalkers, though. And there's one in particular, if we find it, I will let you guys know. But I am looking for one in particular myself. So, hopefully. We have Rending Flame, foil uncommon. And we have Mythic Showcase Cemetery Gatekeeper. Okay, that's Mythic number 3. You know, in 30 packs, I believe there's 30 packs in this box. 3 Mythics, not too bad so far. So, we have another foil rare, Dorothea, Vengeful Victim. And that is a flip card, so fancy rare. And Geralf, Visionary Stitcher, along with the full art Swamp. Now, I will say I do really like the lands in this set. I think a lot of people do, just because the full art lands are just, they're beautiful, especially with the gray scale or black scale that they have them in. We have Ancient Lumberknot, foil uncommon, and Consuming Tide is our rare. I think a lot of people are with me on that one. I think they look darn good. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with those as time goes on. We have another rare, Dreadfast Demon. And I'll be going through all the commons and uncommons later, but the commons and uncommons, they never really have much value. But you know what? We'll go through a couple packs and go through all of them just so you guys can kind of see what they look like. We have Mountain. We have a Grolnok the Omnivore. Okay. That, I'm going to consider that a fancy rare. But Brinecomer, Blood Tithe Harvester. We have Stormchaser Drake, Binding Geist, Massive Might, Voldarian Epicure, Traveling Minister, Falkenrath Celebrants, Undying Malice, Unhallowed Phalanx, Dread Light Monstrosity. Okay. Sigarda's Imprisonment, and Blood Fountain. Ooh, I like this one. So when Blood Fountain enters battlefield, create a blood token. You sack it, or you pay 1, tap it. You discard a card and sack it to draw. That I don't much like, but this I like. 3 colorless and a black. Tap, sacrifice it to return up to 2 target creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. It's a bit of recursion. Obviously, you want to make sure that you have enough mana to get those creatures back onto the field. That's kind of the end goal there, I think. But yeah, we have a foil common Pyrespawn Island and Catilda Dawnheart Martyr. And go through the uncommons and commons. Snarling Wolf. Snarling Wolf probably works well in Midnight Hunt format, or in Midnight Hunt, just in general, Werewolf, that kind of thing. But we have a Swamp and Deathcap Glade. Again, another slow land, but rare nonetheless. Obviously, we're hoping for Mythics, but what can you do, right? And we have Patchwork Crawler as rare for that pack. And one thing I will say is these packs are kind of a pain to open if you're trying to be quick about it. But, Falkenrath Celebrants, Showcase Foil Common, Plains, and Anjay, Maid of Dishonor is our rare. Okay. Now, I will take a short little break here. Just to take a drink of water. Because, well, you kind of want to stay hydrated when you're talking a bunch, right? So, but Mountain and by invitation only. is our rare. Now it's going to be the Planeswalkers. This set is going to be held up. Ooh, foil rare. Blood Vial Purveyor for foil rare. And Olivia's Attendance is our guaranteed rare. So it's the Planeswalkers and the Mythics that kind of hold the setup from what I was seeing in pre-release sale. We have Dig Up is our rare. But yeah, it's the Planeswalkers that are kind of holding this setup. So let's hope we can find one. Dorothea, Vengeful Victim. Now, I will say I am kind of excited for the box topper. I was not aware we were getting a box topper. So that is kind of cool. Odric, Blood Cursed. So that is cool. Maybe the count that I'm looking for is in there. We'll say it that way. But we have Drogskull Infantry, foil uncommon, and Howling Moon. Howling Moon again. Yeah, at the beginning of combat. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target wolf or werewolf you control. So this is going to be kind of a companion card, I would say, with Midnight Hunt. It's going to make Midnight Hunt stronger, because those wolves and werewolves get a +2/+2. And whenever an opponent casts their second spell, you create a 2/2 green wolf creature token, which then on your next battle phase, or combat phase, it's a 4/4. So Howlpack Piper, again, werewolf. And that's the one thing that I've noticed with Magic, just as a whole, is you tend to see, I had a little technical difficulty off screen here. I had some cards that decided they did not want to remain stacked up nice and neatly. But what I've noticed is that you'll have one set come out and you have another set come out. And the second set, generally, Winged Portent, the second set will generally have some goodies to kind of help out the previous set, right? And I don't know if it's a power level thing. There's Catilda. And I think that's a fancy rare. I don't know why. I just do. I think it might be because of Midnight Hunt and their showcase style is why I might be thinking that way, but I could be wrong. And Demonic Bargain. So still no Planeswalkers. We're down to only a handful of packs left. I'm really hoping we get one. I don't want to have to hope for the box topper to give us one, but we have Dominating Vampire as a rare. It's looking like we got 9 packs left. And Sundown Pass, another rare land. Not even really a land cycle, but slow land. It's what I kind of refer to them as. You know, you need to have 2 lands in play for it to come in and be of any benefit on the turn in which you play it. Otherwise, you know, turn 1 it could be a wash. Mirror Hall Mimic. Turn 1 it could be a wash, but rare lands tend to have a little bit of value to them just because they're rare lands. Dominating Vampire. Down to 6 to go. And let's see if these 6 can find us something we're looking for. We have Dormant Grove as a foil uncommon. And there is one of our Planeswalker, Chandra Dressed to Kill. Legendary Mythic Planeswalker. +1 add red. Deals 1 damage to up to 1 target player or Planeswalker. +1 exile top card of your library. If it's red, I may cast it this turn. And -7 your ultimate. Exile top 5 cards from your library. Cast red spells from among them this turn. You get an emblem with whenever you cast a red spell, this emblem deals X damage to any target where X is the amount, that is a problem. And I say that as if you are playing against somebody who is using Chandra Dress to Kill, and they get that emblem, it's not going to be easy to overcome that. We have Kessig, Wolf Rider. What am I doing? Goes there. It could definitely be a problem, but we definitely slowed down on the Mythics. We started off really hot and heavy with 3, and then, oh, there's Kaya Geist Hunter, another Mythic Planeswalker. Creatures you control gain Death Touch. Ooh. Okay. I could see Kaya being halfway decent, too. At least in Commander EDH format. I don't know how viable she is, or she'd be in Standard. But definitely in Commander EDH, I could see that one being a bit of a problem. We have Dollhouse of Horrors. 2 packs left in the box, and then we'll get into the box topper. And the box toppers are generally something good from what I've seen in other products from Wizards that have a box topper. But we have Inspired Idea. Last pack of the box, and then it's box topper time. So, a little early, but you guys will have to let me know what you think of this set. If you are a fan of Magic the Gathering, we have Fear of Death, Foil, Common, and Stenzia Uprising as our last rare. Now we'll get into the box topper. But with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. I hope you guys have a phenomenal day. Best of luck on all of your rips coming up. Anything you open. And our box topper, Mysterious Blood Illness Borderless Foil Uncommon. Okay, now what's this one? Vampire's Vengeance deals 2 damage to each non-vampire creature. Create a blood... Okay, it's not bad, I guess, but certainly not the best that we could have gotten. But with that being said, folks, I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in. If you like this type of content, or you like the video in general, please don't be afraid to hit the thumbs up button down below. If you aren't subscribed and you want to see more of this kind of thing, or more openings of other stuff, sports, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, right? Just let me know, right? Let me know down below. I've had people request certain things, like, what was it? Panini Chronicles Draft Picks Basketball. That will be coming soon. So, yeah, I listen to you guys. I really do, because I appreciate you, right? And what's better than being appreciated? So, with that being said, if you like this type of stuff and you want to stay tuned or stay in touch, please consider subscribing. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And we are on the road to 250 subscribers, in which we will be doing a giveaway yet again. And yeah, so with that, thank you for tuning in. Take care, and we'll catch y'all on the next one.